Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Com and welcome back to episode number 22 of Project 2100, and today, maybe you've guessed it from the title, well I think you have, we are going to decorate this place here, this large green plain with just some random roads on it, or at least we try to decorate it. We won't finish it this episode because it's quite a large slab of land. So what we're gonna do is exactly what we're doing right now. It is we're going to build a park, and what I've thought for this section of the park, I thought of a water element, a small one. Yes, I know the city is surrounded by water basically because of because of the lake, the Great Lakes and everything. But I thought, why not make a biotope? So something that is not usually there, or is not natural in this region, or this natural habitat of whatever. So this is made artificially, as you can see. I'm building it, so it has to be made artificially. So no, I thought this is a large city. And because of that, maybe we could build something that takes you out of the city, completely out of it. I don't want to make this a typical normal park, as you can see everywhere in the world, New York City, wherever. I wanted to make this sort of like you could say it's a theme park. Because there are different habitats that make you feel like you are out in the wild and not actually in a city. So you can see I'm putting down, in this part, I'm putting down those green weeds. I thought I could make sort of like a pond somewhere in the outback. Well, not in the Australian outback, but somewhere, you know. Yeah, this could exist in the US or in Canada or in Europe. It could basically exist everywhere, so that's why I put it here. It is not a theme park in that sense. It's just a theme park in the sense of you can explore different natural areas. So yeah, I also I said that this is artificially made, and this part here is also made artificially. It is intended to look like you can just go there and relax at sort of like a nature, the deep in the woods at the lake. That's that's intended there, so you can go there. There will be tables that I will put up just shortly. Yeah, that's my idea to take the people that are going into this park out of the city and put them into like a nature environment that completely is something different than they are used to from the nature around them. So I think that's a very nice idea. Yeah, also putting down some boats. Those boats are not actually functional, or they are not intended to be functional. It's just that you can chill out. Those boats are there to sit down and have a good time. Yeah. Also putting down a lamp. I thought it would look nice. I initially wanted to make a campfire, but then I figured maybe a campfire is not really or a campfire stretches it a bit too much with the theme of being out in the nature and not really in a city, because a campfire in the midst of a city, I don't know, it needs to be a special place for that. Yeah, now I'm currently putting down those large patches of seaweed. Those are actually inspired from the lake near where I live. There it is. The lakeside is fully protected. You cannot build on the lakeside. Well, there are some buildings on the lake, but anyway, so it is protected, and there are those seaweeds everywhere, and it is like there are ducks there and swans and everything. It is very nice, so I wanted to recreate this a bit. Put down also those trees, just to fend off like the noise of the city, to make it a really calm place where you can just go out and enjoy the sun and the weather and the nature around you, although it's made artificially, but you can still enjoy it. Now here a small excursus. I wanted to make this is sort of like the main street in this park, so it is just like a main street in an entertainment park actually. It has a different theme than the rest of the park normally. In a theme park. We're speaking about the theme park here. So this is just the main street. It is supposed to be big and open because there are many people walking on there that just want to go about and maybe go to the train station, which we have built last episode. If you have not seen it, then you will see some inspiration that I've taken from there. I'm really into this building your own roofs and small buildings like I've done here. I just put down those that really large roof to cover this station, this station is actually used pretty often. You can see so many people around there. And I think there are currently 2 tram lines on that station, and when everything is finished, there will be, I think, 3 tram lines, I think 3 tram lines should go there. So it is quite a big station, and you can see I also put down some like possibilities to have a snack or so, or to have food. Maybe, that's I just didn't know what I should do. I should put there, so I put down that grill and some tables around it, and also those planters. One thing I have to say, you can see me using them all the time. That are those green trees. I'm absolutely loving those green trees. I think they look fantastic. They are made by Pete Elmo, which is a guy who has made a couple of fantastic and also asset collections in the last couple of weeks regarding nature and such. So you could say this this episode is made possible by Pete Elmo. Such a great guy with giving us all those options. I mean, those trees, they are I think they're actually called generic trees, but just the way they look, they're so different. I think I used there 4 different variants, but just because of how they look, you can make so much different things with them. And now here I had this idea to put the tram tracks into the nature, and I see them relatively often. I just was in Krakow, and there are also those there are so many trams in Krakow, and I also saw that they often had those tram tracks with gravel on them, not paved in the midst of the city, with gravel on them. And also where I live, there is a tram which has greenery, so it has grass and such on between the rails. So I wanted to recreate this a bit, to put down this gravel. Well, I didn't put down the gravel, but I deleted the concrete with the surface painter. Yeah, it's called surface painter. So I deleted the concrete with the surface painter, and that I think it's called the ruined texture. It's the ruined texture, which is always beneath the concrete. sorry, beneath the concrete is made more visible, and it looks quite a lot like gravel. It is different from the gravel paths, in the sense that, well, the gravel paths look more like sandy paths, not really like gravel paths, at least in the map theme that I'm using, which is Montebello, actually, if you want to know. Yeah. So now here I want to continue with that, with my works over here. I think it looks very, very nice, and I have 2 shots at the end. Well, I don't think I especially showcased this part here, but maybe we can go through it in a different episode. Maybe I can make it another cinematics episode. If you wonder why I said another, then please go watch episode number 12. It is the cinematics galore episode, is it called? Yeah. Now here you can see again my I wouldn't say obsession, but my fascination with building my own things here in City Skylines. I wanted to make a small pier, maybe for fishing. It is not really usable for, well, now that I think of fishing, this is a this is a biotope, so it is probably protected. You can't fish there, but you can enjoy your life on those benches and whatnot. Maybe there could be some stands there, like seasonal or weekly stands. Once per week there are maybe, yeah, some stands there where people just can buy stuff or sell stuff, whatever. Yeah, now I will do another one of those, but then with a boat pier. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. One thing that I wanted to say here, while I was putting down all those grass patches or those green weeds, I was pretty worried of the of the tree limit, because I put down so many things there. So I download the higher tree limit mod, or however it's called. I don't know exactly. Now I can place down 1,000,000 trees and also 1,000,000 of those patches. So I don't think that would be a problem anymore. And also those green weeds, as you can see in the footage in just a minute, where I show you the cinematics. Those reeds, they mix very, very well with those rocks, or yeah, those rocks that you can see here on the right. And here is by the way, here is the dock that I wanted to make. It's like you can rent a boat and just go out on the pond. It is not a big pond, so it's just to be out there and chill out a bit. Maybe that, yeah, basically that. And 2 episodes ago, I made a staircase. Well, I didn't make a staircase in the episode. I made one. It was not focused around the staircase, actually, but many of you enjoyed it. I don't know. It is quite a pain to get right, because of you need to get those how they called retaining walls. I think they're called retaining walls. You have to get them quite right to make a believable staircase. And now, yeah, here with the perspective, it looks quite steep. It is actually quite steep, but it is not as steep as it looks, so don't be worried. Don't be worried. Yeah, I wanted to say something about, was it? Yeah, regarding to the tree limit. I also was worried that I would get a terrible frame rate because of all those tree assets. Oh yeah, because of all those assets, but they are very well optimized. I get barely bad frame rates, so that's very, very nice. Yeah, I needed a sign for that boat rental, so I just used that SETI sign. It has also the word express written on it, but I lowered that into the building so you can see it. but I can see we're approaching the end. It's 1 minute more. As I said in my last episode, this will be the only episode for the next 2 weeks because I'm going away on a trip for 2.5 weeks, and I hope I will enjoy it. So maybe I'll post some photos or so. I don't know. We're going to Norway and Sweden. If you have not seen the last episode, but now this is the last episode for the next 2 weeks. I hope you've liked it. I have 2 cinematic shots at the end, so please don't forget them. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.